Now the Buffalo shooter, the Buffalo mass shooter, you know, one of the most difficult, harrowing things I've ever seen. I watched that. I watched the footage of that. I had to see it for myself. And he was in that supermarket. He was looking for black people and Jews to shoot. He found a white person. He was like, "Oh no, you're white.
Sorry, I shot you. My fault."
Yeah, you did a benefit for the victims in Buffalo with D.L. Hewley, Cedric the Entertainer, Jokes for Our Folk. How did that come together? How did it go? And as a former military person, what's your philosophy and approach to gun control?
I believe in the Second Amendment. I believe you should be able to buy a gun with it. I think you should have background check. I learned to shoot, and I love to shoot by the best killer in the world, the United States government, and they showed me, and I loved it. I shoot very well. I go to the range now. I myself own 11 different guns now. I believe in that. I don't think you should be able to just go get a gun that day and go. It should be a process. About the Buffalo benefit, unfortunately, I didn't make it. I became ill. But it came together with D.L. Hewley. He called me and said, we need to do something for the victims and their families, for the family of the victims. I said, sure, and he called SAID and the rest of it. I was told that close to over $75,000 was raised for the families for that event. We do those quite often for it. I think you should. And I also think if every black man was to go get apply for a gun, there would be gun control by tomorrow morning.
Say that.
If every black man that was capable of having a gun, go for concealed weapons and everything, believe me, it'll be gun control by tomorrow. But I believe in the Second Amendment. Yes, I love to shoot.
The NRA has supported gun control in one time in history. And that's when the Black Panthers marched up in that state capitol building with their guns out.
True.
Because at that time you had the right to, just have your gun out.
Right.
And the NRA supported changing that law.
You got that right.
Once the Black Panthers did it.
Because they said angry dudes with a motherfucking AK, and we need to control that.
Yeah.
And it's always been that way.
That's right.
If we make that decision to exercise that right, because have you noticed the NRA never comes when one of us gets shot and we was a law-abiding citizen and had all the permits.
Say that. Philando Castile.
Never. He had everything. And you're like, he's supposed to be.
He told the police.
I have a car. So that's the government coming too hard on it if it's one pigmentation. For another one, if he sits down there and have it, you get nothing from the NRA.
Yeah, that's right.
What we done started, look at what we done started. This the people party. When opportunity knocking, then young nigga move that door. Whoa, get your foot stuck in it, call me young, go get it. Now you can't fuck with it, might as well roll with it. What's the word?